Hello everyone, I am happy today to present our paper named Interpreting the Effect of Embellishment on Chart Visualization. In this paper, we are wondering how people assimilate visual embellishments found in the infographics. Indeed, at one extreme, minimalist-style infographics directly and unambiguously encode data to maximize the number of items shown on a given screen space. At the other extreme, infographics, like the one present in mass media, use many graphic elements that merely embellish the display. These visual elements can be shadows, background textures, icons, or complex layouts. The effect of embellishment is not fully understood. The literature considers it as adjunct or as an added value in terms of memorization, recall, and engagement. Less is known in how people make sense of what the story these data tell. I will call this process assimilation in this presentation. We consider assimilation along several dimensions explored in the questions you can read here. Our goal is to propose a study combining all these elements and also showing relationships between the different questions. In the interest of time, I will not go into details about the experimental design. Keep in mind that we have conducted an experiment where 40 digital communication professionals looked at embellished infographics and standard counterpart created by minimalist design rules. We have collected 3 types of users' feedback: questionnaires, semi-structured interviews, and eye tracking data. The main objective of the experiments was to compare the assimilation of minimalist and embellished visualizations. In the first step of the experiment, we asked the participants to rate their agreement level on a 5-point Likert scale, from strongly disagree to strongly agree, for the statements you can see here on the right. From the statistical analysis, we are now able to say that almost all embellished visualizations were preferred and were found more beautiful than the standard ones. There is a strong correlation between finding a visualization beautiful and liking it. Standard visualizations are always clearer than the embellished ones. And finally, interestingness and understanding are not impacted by visual embellishments. Then, we conducted some structured interviews in order to reach a deeper understanding of quantitative results. Quickly, we can say that visual embellishments have a positive impact on users' feeling of effort and engagement because users felt particularly involved in visualization related to their interests, no matter if it is embellished or not. And the feeling that a visualization is beautiful creates a pleasant sensation that reduces the feeling of effort. Moreover, we had the participants' gaze data. We use the bundling to interpret them. Briefly, I can describe bundling as a visualization method that aggregates the reading path for all participants and proposes the most emergent path, indicating the beginning and the end of pattern through color, from dark blue to white, and direction through vectors. Unfortunately, time does not allow me to expand on technical arrangements. We made several observations, including the following. A visualization is read cyclically. Reading starts and ends with the title, except when it contains a footnote where the reading stops. Icons affixed to a traditional chart in an embellished visualization do not strongly affect reading path. And finally, numbers and text are the main attention-attracting element on reading a visualization. We can now discuss the results. Embellishments increase aesthetics, which correlates with liking but decrease clarity. It also decreases the negative user effort feeling and increases engagement. Finally, eye gaze analysis by bundling shows that embellishments do not strongly affect reading order. We conclude that, if not excessively used, embellishments have overall more added value than adverse effects. By the way, to our knowledge, this is the first time that interviews and gaze data interpreted by bundling were correlated. Finally, we assert that the embellishment of data visualization is of great added value, and we now propose to qualify it as a practice. As with any practice, embellishments must be mastered. We hope to encourage our community to include embellishment in data visualization design principle, as well as to include practice in the future technological developments. Thank you very much.